Today, we will be covering the basics of the EZR OSINT sidebar. After installing the extension, let's go ahead and open it up. Before starting our investigation, let's create a new case file where we can store any information we find. The blue action button in the bottom right of the screen is where most of our tools are located, including our screen recorder, screenshotter, and much more. We can either start our investigation on the web, or we can import files that we already have, such as PDFs, Word documents, or images. In this case, let's start by importing some existing information from a document and an image. EZR does all of the file processing locally on your computer to avoid exposing any sensitive content. We can now see the image and Word document we uploaded. Clicking on each of them will show us more information. For the image, we can see that EZR automatically stores the download time, a SHA-256 hash of the image, and extracts any image metadata such as GPS location and EXIF tags. For the Word document, EZR automatically extracts actionable selectors such as emails, phone numbers, social media accounts, and IP addresses. We can add these selectors to our case folder by clicking the plus button. Let's give the Facebook account a look. EZR will conduct a basic analysis of this account by extracting the Facebook ID, finding other online accounts that have matching usernames, and identifying web results where the username shows up. As we find useful information, EZR will open additional tabs and keep them organized in a tab group so that we can easily manage them. At any point, we can capture screenshots of the web pages that we visit. If we want to capture the full page, we can also use the scrolling screenshot option. For more in-depth investigative information on the page, we can click the Scan Active Page button. This will give us a summary of any selectors and images found on the page. As always, we can save this content to our case folder by clicking the plus button. We can also save the source code of the site, which ensures that we do not lose the site's content if it is modified or removed. EZR allows us to save images we find on the page, conduct reverse image searches across multiple search engines, and download a copy of the image itself. EZR will also keep track of relevant information about our image, including where we found it, a cryptographic hash of its content, and any metadata associated with it. At any point, we can open up an in-browser notepad to take notes on our findings. By typing a /, we can autocomplete any pages or selectors that are saved to our case. This also allows EZR to automatically add footnotes when we export our notes to Microsoft Word. All of the images and screenshots we have saved can easily be added to our notes. EZR also keeps track of how we found information so that we can easily retrace our steps. Back in our case folder, we can see all of the information we have captured so far. Let's continue our investigation by looking at an email address. Similarly to the Facebook account, EZR will identify related information to this email, including linked Google account information. We can capture this content by taking screenshots or by using the built-in screen recorder. Lastly, let's look at an IP address. EZR will pull back geolocation and ISP-specific information. We can easily copy this information directly into our notepad. Once we are ready to share our findings, we can easily navigate to our notepad and download our notes as a Microsoft Word file. You will notice that EZR automatically adds footnotes to any content that you found on the web, making it easy to identify where information was found. We can also export the entirety of our findings by clicking the Export Case button. EZR will prompt you for a password that it can use to encrypt the case contents. Once the encryption is complete, EZR will download a zip file which will include all of the notes, images, screenshots, and screen recordings that we have collected over the course of our investigation. We can also share the zip files with others so that they can import the case. To do so, click the Import Case button, give the case a name, and enter the encryption password. This allows all of your work to be easily and safely shared.